Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and you might be asking, Joe, why are you so low? Why are you deep below the ground? What have you found? What did you seek? What did you need that brought you to this place, into this claustrophobic space below the stone? And I say to you, I take my debts very seriously. And I have a debt to ImpulseSV for diamonds in a quantity of 16. And I want to bring those to him. I have dived into this place, and I did find, in fact, 21 diamonds. So now we have the real task before us. We need to bring ImpulseSV the 16 diamonds we owe him yet for our iTrade pass. But we need to do that in such a way that we give him a laugh. And so I ask you to join me today on an adventure to not only repay a debt, but to be our very best. As I wander around this shopping town, or the shopping district as we call it, I kind of thought maybe I need another Grian head in my wallet, or to put upon my wall. But I also realized maybe if I ally myself with others with a similar cause, what price could I extract, you know? Grian has plenty of prizes for those who collect enough of his heads, but maybe I could get something beyond which he offers, He's got a chest full of quartz, a chest full of diamonds, a chest full of rockets. He's got tons of random things in here. Like, look at this. He's got 3 wither skeleton skulls. 1 green will help you with any prank. 64 diamonds. Another quartz, fireworks, shulkers. It's all, crazy good. But, maybe I want more. And the best way to get more is going to be to sell my shulker heads now. They're actually of a higher value now than they will be at the end of the game. So, what we might do is find some people to negotiate with, and then move everything forward. Time skip. Also, there are monsters nearby, so I can't sleep. Never mind, monster. Not today, because it's tonight. I hope you're ready for a big fight. A brig fight. We're in jail. Naval jail, skeleton. Good night. Sleep well. Time skip. We stand now in the shopping district in the shadow of this air traffic control tower. I have heard from the tower keepers that there are some gentlemen on that plane there that want to discuss business with me. Why don't we fly up this way?
Hello, Joe.
Howdy, Scar. Howdy, Cub. How are you gentlemen doing today?
You're still wearing that delightful outfit. I love that. Look at that cup.
That's awesome. It's a legendary shirt, I have to say, with the pumpkins on. Oh, man. So good. So good.
Well, they're autumnal leaves now.
Autumnal leaves, yeah. That fits even better, man. Fits even better.
Yeah, in a few days, there'll be angel halos. And I'll have to figure out something in January. So I heard that you guys were making deals to try to consolidate hordes of heads in this Grian Fall face-finding festival.
Who told you this, by the way? What's his name?
Well, he or she might be a TFC, perhaps.
Oh, TFC? Oh, yeah, good friend of the Vex, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Dude, he is a friend of the Magic King Kick, so he's one of us. He's like Python. Would you like to become one of the Vex, like a friend of the Vex, part of the support group?
Well, I want to know what the Vex have to offer me. Also, it's really hard for me not to say Vetches, because that's how I've been pronouncing that word for 25 years. Or 7. But anyway, yes. What does the Vex offer me?
Do you have an ender chest, Cub?
Yeah, I got an chest. There we go.
Okay, this mostly looks like kelp and netherrack, guys. I'm not impressed.
Well, I'm just going to start this off because I feel like any negotiation needs proper refreshment. So I've got a little cake for you, Joe. You can take part in that as much or little as you want, just to kind of get us started here.
I like that it's silent, so the viewers can't hear me chewing. They're like, we came here to view, not for the chew.
Don't mind me just sleeping on the plane. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, that's totally safe.
So how many heads are we talking about here, Joe? Like say the arrangement works out, we combine forces to be the true power, a house of the server of the Vex or the Grian competition. How many heads do you have?
How many heads that you know of that I have?
What do we get here?
How many heads do you think I have?
132.
That's a little low.
You have more than 132?
Yes. I have about 149.
Ooh.
What? Man. So, Joe, I have to ask, if you have that many heads, why come to us?
Well, Grian is offering a lot of great prizes, more than I could spend in one lifetime on this server. But what he doesn't have is the resources or the tendrils that the convicts have. I've let my little vendetta against the Jingler simmer for a little while, and I think that they might slip up soon. If there was some way that you could offer me whatever ears to the ground that you have, I don't want my head to be the one that's squashed when the railroad rolls through.
You don't want to be jingled again, it sounds like.
I don't want a world in which people are jingled.
Well, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest here. I don't know if we can provide that. What do you think, Scar? Can we provide that?
Well, the issue is our spy and security branch of Con Corp is not quite up and running yet. I'm still building the recruitment ranch, and that's llamas are a little bit tricky to nail down. So I don't know if we'll be able to provide those kind of services.
Yeah, what we can offer though, we can offer you what's called the convexical conglomerate. You can become part of that. TFC is already in that.
Well, I enjoy icicles, so please tell me more.
I was gonna say, doesn't that sound like a delightful popsicle?
It sounds like a wonderful fixture for any gutter that could fall and slay a small child who is not paying attention.
Well, I mean, what it ensures is it ensures victory in this Grian head hunt, or at least if we win a prize, that we split it equally amongst everybody in the conglomerate. So we're sort of consolidating power.
Well, how many shares are there in this conglomerate right now?
There's 3 shares right now. You would be the 4th.
Well, so when you split this up, did you say, hey, TFC, you get half and we get half? Or did you say you get a third and we each get a third?
We split it up. We split it up half and half.
I feel like you pick one. We get it all, then you can just pick one item.
Or that. Whichever you prefer.
Also, the fine print. There's some fine print I need to go over. The green prank is not available. That's for us.
Really? Okay, that was one item that was a particular interest to me as well. Would you be willing to collaborate on
diamonds?
Would you be willing to collaborate on the green prank? Cut me in on that prank. I don't necessarily have to take the lead on it, but I want to be involved in brainstorming and execution.
I don't know.
You have to bring that up with the shareholders.
What do you think?
I don't know. How many does he have? He has 142. How many do we have? We have like 570.
I doubt that.
Maybe more than that.
Yeah, I would say we have probably more. Well, we've had to build 3 vaults, so it's a lot.
I don't know. I guess we're at a stalemate here.
Well, I mean, you guys keep talking about like all the hurrah esprit de corps that you have to offer, but in terms of concrete offerings, you're saying I get one item that is not the best item, and that I don't get a stake in the best item. I mean, I feel like you guys could maybe workshop your offering here a little bit. I feel like the Grian head to buy-in ratio here is not appropriately calibrated.
Are you saying that we didn't come here prepared?
I'm saying you made an interesting opening statement, and I'm happy to move forward to the next phase where we get a little bit more serious.
Well, I just slipped you a little something under the table there. Nothing too much.
Okay, my inventory is full of diamonds. Are you throwing diamonds at me? Because it's going to be very hard to tell. Okay. No, seriously, like, I have an inventory full of named diamonds because I owe ImpulseSV a bunch of money. And so I named them all with song lyrics. Or, well, like parodies of Smash Mouth's All-Star about Minecraft. It's weird. But anyway, so... Well, thank you for paying everything that I owe Impulse back to me. Okay, so you guys have... The thing is, diamonds are a resource that we have too many of on the server, really. I mean, they come out of the ground. You guys are saying you can't offer me any human intelligence on the Jingler. You're saying you can't offer me any llama intelligence on the Jingler. You're telling me that whatever plan you have with Grian, I can't be involved in if you win the Grian prank, which honestly makes no sense unless you were planning on pranking me, which is probably not going to be the best bang for your buck there. We need to go after Mumbo.
See, the problem though is Mumbo is a fan of the Vex. He's a big supporter of the Vex.
Big supporter, an undercover supporter.
So, if we were going to collaborate on this prank, who are potential targets?
How about I just offer the gravel box for you? That's very valuable.
The gravel box? Do you mean the collection of loose stones that have been shaped into cubes?
Yeah, that's valuable. Think of this, Joe. Think of the coarse dirt that you could make, and let alone combining that with sand and some kind of color, and you could have concrete powder. Whew! I've just got excited over here. Perfect.
So if I were to...
Can we shake?
Well, hold on. I want to hear a little bit more about this convexical cohort or whatever you're forming. I'm assuming that you have some sort of totems that represent someone's buy-in on this. Is that like... So, for example, if I was bought in a quarter, would that entitle me to a quarter of the Con Corp stocks?
Not a quarter of the stocks. No. This is just a blind trust in us thing. You know?
Yeah, just us. It's kind of like, hey, those are good guys over there, helping out the server, helping out the poor, unfortunate souls. You know, that's what we do here, Con Corp.
If I give you the heads, what assurance do I have that you would be able to keep them safe?
Well, you know, Con Corp. Con Corp's a very long-standing company that has a long history of following through on our word. You know, we're a pretty reputable company. I mean, we're not just going to take the heads and run. You know, we're gonna stand by our deal.
No, I'm not worried about you stealing the heads from me. I'm worried about you losing them before you win and get me my box of gravel that you're promising me.
Yeah.
Can you talk to me about, like, you know, if somebody wants to, for example, if somebody wants to install a server in a data center, they go to the data center guys and they say, hey, what physical security measures do you have in place? Are your security guards only doing security tasks, or do they have other tasks as well? How do you vet your janitorial staff? What camera controls do you have? How are the doors locked? You know, are they electronic? Are they biometric, key card? What sort of things? Tell me about how you keep these heads safe.
Okay. Yeah. Scar, if you would give me some of the magic you have there, sir.
Yes. And I'll just point out, we don't use biometric or, you know, irises, fingerprints, all that. We use wing metrics. You know, we just put our wing on the sensor. Boom, we're in. You can't get in without a proper wing, right? Vex wings.
That's true. That's only the first layer of security, though. We also have this. This is the Vex magic right here. Basically, what we do is we hide the Grian heads with this. Like, we just put the Grian heads on there. There's a flash of light, and then they vanish. They vanish, and they're hidden somewhere in the world.
Yeah, come over here, Joe. Give that a knock. See, feel the power. Give it a little knock. There you go. It's like kicking the tires, right? You're like, dang, that's solid right there.
This is very similar to the technology I used for storing my own Grian heads, so I'm comfortable with it. I see you went with a little bit of a lighter shade than I did, but yeah, core concept. I appreciate the craftsmanship.
Yes, this is Vex Magic. This was introduced in season 5 as it became Vexcraft. It's a very powerful resource. Red knows all about it. It's why he doesn't. It's why he treads lightly with us.
Well, you guys are talking about these biometric elytras. What if, for example, you know me, I'm wandering around the server, I fall into a lava pit, and anybody else does that. They go to their base, they get their diamonds, they go buy a new elytra, right? Do you guys have some sort of lifetime elytra insurance type thing, where if I were to find myself needing an elytra, it'd be due to unfortunate death and destruction of my elytra, I could retrieve one from Con Corp?
I'm gonna have to defer to Scar on this one. Do we have something like that?
The wings are part of us. It would be like cutting our soul apart.
Okay, well, that actually sounds really interesting. Can we talk more about that?
The murder of a Vex?
Well, I mean, if that's what you're offering, you're saying that if I die, after I give you these heads, I can slay you to steal your elytra with a sword? I'd have to borrow a sword because I'd be dead and my sword would be destroyed. But I think we're getting into things that I think I could see myself selling the location of these heads to you for.
He's gonna kill us, Cup.
He is.
Only if I die. That's how ghosts work. They don't kill you while they're alive.
Hang on. We got a consult over here. Come here. Come here. All right. So what do you think?
I think we should kill him.
You think we just take it out on him? No. I don't know, man. I really want those heads.
Let's give him what he wants. Decide later.
Okay. Okay.
I want to keep that gravel.
Okay. He's right there.
Yeah, he's right there.
Jeez. Okay. We have decided. Scar, if you wanna do the honors, tell them what we've decided.
Oh, I don't remember what we decided. What was
I
that
don't
again?
either. I don't
remember either.
Just make something up.
Yeah, Joe, everything you want. We'll figure it out later.
Do you guys have an anvil so I could write down the coordinates for you?
Dude, we've got everything you could ever imagine in your life. That's why joining the Convexical Popsicle Alliance of Champions is such a good option, because look at this. You needed cake, I gotcha. You need an anvil, gotcha. Bam. Well, see, if TFC was here, he'd be getting all this stuff too.
So can you write down what you're giving me on a named item? Name an item with what you're giving me, and then I'll name an item with the coordinates, and then we'll trade. So if you're giving me, after lifetime elytra insurance and 1 box of gravel, write that down. I want it in writing. This is a lot of Grian heads. This is serious business, guys.
All right. Whoop, that's the wrong one. This one. There we go.
I'm checking the prize box again.
Okay. All right. Let me know, and I will write down the appropriate item here.
All right. Yep. We can do 1 box of gravel because there's 2 boxes. Perfect. Yep. Okay. 1 box of just the highest quality of gravel. It doesn't even have the fine particles, the solid pieces, the pieces that truly make the concrete that lasts multi-generations.
Nice.
Roman concrete. I heard they had good concrete back then. It's good quality, strong, important.
Okay, so you're saying elytra. Let me see what you're offering on paper, because if I'm gonna type this in here, you guys are gonna be able to see it.
Okay.
Cub, can you toss that to me?
Yep, I'm getting some more perks for you though.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. So yeah, that lever you can keep that. But this here is what I'm really offering. So we got this one 1 box of gravel, and an elytra replacement plan.
Excellent. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead. I think that we have found ourselves in a place where we can make a deal. I'm going to write down the coordinates of where these heads are for you in the nether. Don't go to the end here, because that will probably kill you.
Good advice. Good advice.
Whoops.
Now there's no traps that we're gonna run into here, right?
Oh no, it's a murder maze.
Oh, okay. That would have been nice to know. We should have asked that question, Scar. Where were you?
Oh my God. Jeez, I'm over here thinking about the prizes, thinking about the cake. Jeez. Hold on.
Okay, so this is the coordinates of the place of the head maze.
That
right?
is indeed the coordinates.
Okay. Scar, you hold on to those.
We have to go through a maze.
You take the thing.
It's slippery. Okay, there we go. Jeez.
All right, Joe. Good doing business with you, my friend.
Great doing business with you as well. Happy head
One
hunt.
last piece of business. I have this tag right here, Joe.
Yeah,
and it says,
I see it.
Tag.
That sounds like it was not part of the deal.
Yeah, it seems like it's just about part. I've been trying to get him onto that thing this entire time.
I fell in the water. My feet are so wet. Sorry, guys. What was happening? I splashed down. Everybody good up there?
Oh, man. I've been trying to get you onto that little peg so I can knock it down this entire time. Oh, that was good. I like that.
All right, Joe. Thanks for that, man.
Oh, yeah. No, thank you, guys.
Rip.
Uh-oh. Whoops. Not the best idea.
Oh, no.
Hi.
Why is there a chest floating on his back?
He got caught up in the exhaust.
Yeah,
oh, no.
It turns out that these jet plumes can be kind of dangerous.
That's a lot of heat back there. These are proper engines here.
Yeah, I'm slow roasting.
He gets caught in the engine. That's funny.
I thought you were going to try and tag me when I was stuck in here, but apparently that didn't occur to you.
He's biding his time. He's waiting.
I'm just teasing people with the tag. I have plans for this tag, and they're going to unfold in glorious form soon.
Excellent. Well, I look forward to seeing you on Forums 30 Under 30.
Still there. There you go.
Away!
Olé! Goodbye!
Keep adventuring.
Oh, God.
We have emerged at Impulse's Bay, which I am told is near Impulse's base and not Impulse's before all else, although this waterfall does foretell some sort of secret door or hidden path, which we will do some unlocking math upon in order to seek behind it. And, okay, if there's not a door here, we'll have to rewind it and record once more. Oh, good! There's some stairs. And I guess we are about to go up there. Well, no, that's just this. Dang it. Impulse, quit making your base tricky. I need simple things. I'm a simple man with a simple plan. That's to give you money. So, if I can't give money... Oh, wait, do these other ones go down? This goes down. Okay, so we got a portal in here. Whoa, unlimited carrots, a bunch of other things. He's got a beholder and a minecart. That seems unsafe. But where would be a good place to leave a whole bunch of diamonds so that we could be sure that Impulse would discover them? I feel like directly outside of the portal would probably be a good idea. But... see, maybe this space, which is like clearly his chest room. Does he have an... if he has an extra, okay, you know, maybe he would be willing to loan me one of these placards if he had... dang it, he doesn't seem to have extra placards anywhere. He has letters on signs. That's really magical. I like that. Yeah, he doesn't have, like, a box that's just labeled with, this is where I put my placards that I put on boxes. Hey, I found one anyway. Item frame. Good, good, good. We're going to temporarily borrow one of these. We're not taking it because we're leaving it in his base. This is really for him, okay? And we're just going to set this right here. We're going to put the item frame on the chest, like this, with a diamond. Let's go ahead and take one that's not labeled because it will kind of undersell exactly what we're doing here. Now, normally a video like this would have had a mid-roll ad, but this episode is mid-roll ad-free thanks to Patreon sponsor EagleFam. In lieu of that mid-roll ad, I would normally read a poem of my own devising, but today I have a parody song of my own devising that I wrote. So we're going to read that now. Zombaby once growled me while creepers tried to crowd me. I'm not the toughest boss in the end. I was looking kinda plain in my armor made of chain, which was barely enchanted on my head. Boom, boom. Well, the tears start gasping and I don't outlast 'em. I slack with my tools, die before I enchant 'em. Didn't make sense not to dig for funds. My debt bit gets paid, but you're over by one. Over by one, over by two. How many diamonds must I give you? And then I gave him a few that say, I owe Joe Hills 1 diamond, because I gave him extra diamonds. So I threw in some IOU diamonds for him to let him know that you owe me. Cool. So thank you to EagleFam for that Patreon sponsorship. Thank you to ImpulseSV for loaning me 16 diamonds in the first place and for loaning me this item frame. And I don't know why that's lit up. I'm going to assume that will explode if I touch it, though, and get out of here. So until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.